Okay guys, here are all of the parts you're gonna need to build this right here. Of course, you gotta have your cooler, and I'll have all these parts listed in the description. You've gotta have your pump. You're gonna need PVC pipe. You're gonna need multiple connections to make it fit, to run through. You need a screen, that's really important. I don't know if you've ever kept mullet in a bait tank or anything, but they crap like they ate at Taco Bell the night before. So you're gonna need the adhesive fast cure. You're gonna need a bit to drill the hole through the cooler, clamps for the hose. That ought to do it. So let's get started. All right, the first step, you got to figure out where you're going to put your input and your output. So your pump is going to come in here, just like this, into the side. You're going to have your screen on it, and this lock nut, you'll stick that through and the lock nut will go on, hold that in place. Of course, we're going to glue everything with the sealant. You can do it over a little more. Let's do it right there, less to drill through. Okay, we're gonna want our hole about right there. Okay, start like that. Okay, got through there. Okay, got our hole, so now we can go in from this side. Make a nice clean cut. Perfect. All right. Let's test that fit. We're gonna want that like that. It's gonna go there like that. And we're gonna have the super hard cement on there. And then like that. This is gonna be here, like this. Gotta figure out where we want it. About right there. We're gonna want placement of this, so we don't want it on that. So I'm thinking about like that. Right there. All right, let's get this hole here done now. Got that one. Let's go from this direction. Should be all the holes we need. So this is gonna slide in here like that. You'll have your end cap on here. That sticks out there, just like that. So, yep, that'll be perfect. Now we gotta cut a piece of hose to fit. It's gonna go to there. I want it cut right there. All right. Sharpest knives I got in the house are my sword fillet knives, so just there we go. All right, now let's level it out. Put that on here like this. Okay, we got clamps for this. Gonna have to glue that. Let's see. Should be easier to get onto this one. Perfect. There we go. That's gonna be stuck like that.
So after dry fitting the whole thing, then you want to take it apart and start gluing it with the PVC glue. Make sure you glue everything except for the end cap that goes on the spray rod that's inside. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to fit it through the hole.
I wanted to get this set so we'll know where to drill the holes. All right. Okay, so we got that fitted right. Angle's gonna be about like that. So we're gonna have the cap on here. It'll go right there like that. Like that right there. So let's see, we're gonna want our spray holes. Actually about right there.
So I mark the holes every 2 inches, and you want to do this after the PVC glue has dried so it doesn't twist and they're pointing in the wrong direction.
All right, so we got all our holes marked. So now we're just gonna drill a hole, each one of these. Okay, got all the holes drilled. Let's put it back in, see how it looks. Okay, all of our holes are pointed down. All right. Looks like we are about ready to start gluing. Let's go ahead and get the PVC done on this. Just didn't want to drip it in the cooler. All right.
And I'm only going to put the glue inside the cap because when I push the rod through the hole going into the cooler, I don't want glue dripping on the inside.
Get that back through. All right. Okay. All right, now it's time to get out the glue. I want to get these pre-drilled so before that glue cures. Okay. Okay. All right. So we got those 2 holes pre-drilled. We're ready to start gluing. We're good. All right. All right. Make sure your washer is in there. Luckily, I saw it. That would have been bad. Glue it all together, not have the washer in there. It had water spewing everywhere. So yeah, make sure that gasket washer's in there. All right. So first things first, we want to get a bunch on the...
You really can't use too much of the sealant. You want to make sure every little gap and hole in the cooler is filled. And this sealant's pretty much permanent, so that's why dry fitting everything beforehand is so important. And I also tried to get both sides of any 2 points that we're going to touch. This helps ensure that there's no gaps in the sealant. You even want to make sure and use the sealant on the screw holes before you put the bracket in. And I went through with my finger and pushed everything down and smoothed it out and make sure that that sealant was getting in every crack and crevice.
All right, looks like we got everything sealed up, tightened. So now we just gotta wait, let it cure, and then we'll come out, we'll give it a test. All right guys, we got the bait tank done pretty much. We got like one little more step in the process. I'm gonna do that right now. It's pretty easy, simple deal. All we're doing is putting these clamps on the wires so it'll make for a good attachment point on the battery. And as soon as we get that done, we will turn her on and test her out. These are just battery clips you can get at Walmart. Probably get them anywhere. Main thing is, you just want to have plenty of contact. All right, I think we got that one. All right. Okay, we got that soldered. Let's get our pliers and get those squeezed down. Okay, got that one done. All right. Okay, guys, got the battery right here. Let's hook it up for the moment of truth. All right. And this cooler, since it's got the drain, makes it really easy to take care of it. Just want to let your water out. There you go. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Pretty easy build. It's not tough at all, but it could really make for some good days fishing. So don't forget, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.